Good morning. This is Mark Soderberg with ADM Investor Services with your morning ag outlook for Thursday, April the 4th. Well, pretty quiet trade here overnight with limited price movement. News also rather scarce. Right now, wheat is kind of the upside leader, up 5 to 6 in Minneapolis, still up about 2 to 3 cents in Kansas City. Chicago steady, mixed right now. Same with the corn, very limited price movement, down about a penny. Soybeans down about 2 to 3, down a little bit in the bean oil, up a little bit in the meal. Funds yesterday were net buyers across the board in the agricultural space. However, they do remain pretty heavily short across the board, with the exception of soybean oil, where they are holding a very small long position. We do get export sales here later this morning. Yesterday's EIA report did show ethanol production increasing to 1,073 barrels per day last week. That was up 7% from a year ago and well above the pace needed to reach the USDA corn usage forecast of 5.375 billion bushels. I do look for the USDA to raise this forecast by 25 to 50 million in next week's April WASDE report. That's 1 week from today. Wheat is likely being supported overnight by U.S. weather forecasts, which is suggesting rains next week are shifting a little bit further east, away from some of the key drier areas of the southern plains. Also, limited moisture is expected across the far northern plains, where today's updated drought monitor will likely show some deepening of drought conditions in this region. Overnight, Russian exporter Aston did deny reports the Russian government is holding up grain shipments for quality concerns, also stating that exports are operating normally and on time. Japan bought 114,000 tons of wheat from Australia, Canada, and the U.S., and we do expect results from Tunisia's tender later today. Yesterday, we did get some production forecasts for the Brazilian crops from DataGrow. Corn production at just under 115 million metric tons. That's above CONAB's estimate of 112.8, but well below the USDA's 124 million metric ton estimate. They lowered their bean forecast 1 million metric tons to 146.3, in line with CONAB, and again below the USDA estimate of 155. Hopefully, between the USDA and CONAB production estimates next week, we'll start to see some narrowing of the wide gap between the South American production forecast. This afternoon, we'll also get an update from the Argentine crop here from the Buenos Aires Grain Exchange. Today, we are 1 week removed from the USDA quarterly stocks and acreage report, with prices really not that far from where they were going into the report. U.S. weather will take on greater importance in the price discovery process here. After a cool, wet start to the month of April, at least in this Great Lakes region, longer range models continue to suggest a change to a warmer, drier outlook as we approach mid-month, which, until that changes, I think will cap most rally attempts, at least in corn and soybeans. May beans overnight did stall out right at its 50-day moving average at 1186.5. May corn is hovering just below its 50-day moving average, while D's is holding in just above this technical figure. So mixed, drifting a little bit lower. Export sales here later today. We'll see if that can generate any excitement. So thank you for listening, everybody, and I hope you have a wonderful day.